Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today we have a Houston Rockets video on Houston Rockets Daily. My name is Jackson. I post daily Rockets content, so hit that like button, hit that sub button if you guys enjoy it. We have Eric Gordon trade rumors, trade season. If you guys have been looking on Twitter or just around the league in general, it's pretty much trade season. We're about to get into kind of the swing of things. I would imagine most trades. I actually wouldn't be surprised if we don't see a single trade until January 1st, but once 2023, the calendar year starts, that's personally when I think we're going to start seeing a huge ramp up in trades and become a little bit more finalized. Apparently there was an Eric Gordon trade ready to go not too long ago with Phoenix. I still think Phoenix is the team Eric Gordon goes to, but we do have tweets here. All right, Jonathan Fiend of the Houston Chronicle. There have been preliminary talks with roughly a half dozen teams. A person with knowledge of the situation said, Gordon is expected to be among the top targets for contenders such as the Suns, who played the Rockets on Tuesday, looking for help to get over the top. Gordon's ability to catch and shoot with range, to defend at a variety of positions, and to defer to other stars all make him an easy fit for already well-positioned teams. And then apparently, I'll make a whole separate video on the KJ case. Apparently, KJ Martin Jr. also is not pleased with his role, and he's looking to go to a veteran team. It's truly a fascinating situation. We talked about this kind of recently. I honestly can't blame him, but at the same time, he's 21. I can see both parties as far as why KJ Martin Jr. should continue. He's had a minute increase every year since he's been a rookie, but there's no reason he shouldn't be starting. And I just know already that even if Eric Gordon gets traded tomorrow or tonight or right now or 10 minutes ago, I already know for a fact that KJ Martin Jr., and logically it doesn't make any sense, I already know for a fact that he would not be starting. He needs to be starting. Now, it would be cool if Eric Gordon got traded right now and KJ Martin Jr. comes in and starts. I still think once Jae'Sean Tate is back, he will be starting. I honestly kind of think Jae'Sean Tate is a viable trade candidate, and I think that is a potential reason why they actually extended him to such a team-friendly deal. Jae'Sean Tate's making $7 million for the next couple of seasons. That is so team-friendly. But what really shot us in the foot is he's been injured, so he hasn't been able to get his trade value up. So hopefully, the trade deadline is not for 2 more months, pretty much. So hopefully Jae'Sean Tate comes back ready to go, consistently plays, right, and can build some type of value. We'll see what happens, but there's kind of a logjam for us. There always kind of has been. The thing is, though, Eric Gordon, if you trade him, you're getting 30 to 34 minutes a night freed up. So even if KJ Martin Jr. somehow didn't come into the starting lineup, there still would be plenty of minutes to go around. I would want to see every single young player we have get more minutes if Eric Gordon does in fact get traded. The fact that there's 12 teams interested in AG is music to my ears. I love him. I absolutely love him. I love everything he's done for the Houston Rockets. I think he's a phenomenal basketball player. He's had a very long, successful NBA career. But as far as his time on the Houston Rockets, I think it's over. And one of the things I harp the Houston Rockets on day after day, which is why I didn't want to talk about it a couple of nights ago after we beat Phoenix, is ball movement. Eric Gordon stalls every single drive. It's actually crazy. And to me, I'll have to pull up some film on it. Maybe we do a live show or something, and we just, say, screw it, NBA. You're gonna have to take this channel down if you and just kind of run back the tape on that Warriors game, because that Dubs game I think was a really good example of when he's shooting well, it's awesome, right? Because it's Eric Gordon on any given night from downtown could go 5 of 7, 5 of 8, drop you 18, 19 points with 5 threes any given night. But it still stalls out drives. He still stalls out the drives. And that's why he is more suited and he's more tailored for the bench. And all of us, every single Rocket fan I know, we've been talking about this all off season, all regular season. We talked about it last year. put Eric Gordon on the damn bench because the ball movement is desperate. We don't really have a solid, reliable backup point guard quite yet because Ty Washington Jr. is very young and they don't want to play him or whatever. Right? Okay. It's so trade EG. I'm done with it. And let's see some minutes. Let's see some minutes go around. Now, here's the thing. I hope it's Phoenix. I think if Phoenix was the team that Eric Gordon goes to, I still think it's a 3-team trade with Jay Crowder going to Milwaukee. I would take Grayson Allen's contract. I'm a Duke fan, so I love Grayson Allen. So this is a fully biased take. I love Grayson Allen. He's not on the best contract, but the other possible option for Eric Gordon getting traded is the Miami Heat. And Duncan Robinson, to me, is the worst contract in the entire NBA. Grayson's not on a great contract, but Duncan Robinson, to me, by far, is on the worst contract in the entire National Basketball Association. So if I have to take Duncan Robinson, well, this sounds kind of desperate to say, I actually almost want more than one first-round pick. I want an unprotected first and then another first, and maybe you can throw some protections on it, but, I really don't want that contract. I really don't. So I hope whatever happens with Eric Gordon, because keep in mind, he's got $18 million. And I don't know if he's going to command a first-round pick. So it seems like, to me, what I would take are second-round draft picks. I would love it would be Grayson Allen and 4 second-round picks was what was rumored. I would take 4 second-round picks. I'll take it. Grayson Allen, I'll take it if I have to. Preferably for me, I guess what I would go is, a second or two and an expiring veteran contract. Somebody like Boban almost, where I don't have to play this guy 34 minutes a night, Eric Gordon, but maybe he can come in and play a little bit before the most part, almost like a Schroeder. I think Schroeder was awesome for us, and I actually think Dennis Schroeder last year when we got him was one of the most underrated players that we had on our team last year. I think he orchestrated the offense a lot smoother than Kevin Porter Jr., than Eric Gordon, than any of our other point guards or Jalen Green, any other guards, whatever. I think Dennis Schroeder was actually perfect for this team. I think he was a perfect vocal leader, lead by example. He can play make for his teammates. He can pass. He can do a little bit of everything. I think a guy like Dennis Schroeder actually was awesome. So I have faith in Rafael Stone because the Daniel Tice signing was probably the worst move Rafael Stone has made in his brief GM career for Houston at the time. And he made it work. It wasn't the best trade in the world, but we had Daniel Tice, and we didn't want Daniel Tice any longer. So I did like that he made that move right away and realized that was a failure and got a guy like Dennis Schroeder on an expiring contract who can help us. So I have faith in Rafael Stone, but it's December 15th at the time of this recording. I still don't really anticipate a trade going down for at least 2 more weeks, at least until we get into the new year. So let me know what you guys are thinking. As always, hit that like button, hit that sub button for daily Houston Rockets content, and I'll see you guys later. I'll keep you guys updated. I will try and go live soon as well. Peace.